All praise those. Let me clear this up because a lot of you really not paying attention to what's going on with this election, or I should say selection. And first, let me say this: Biden did not win. He's not the president. Trump really won between 2 and 4 in the morning. Cold hard facts. They got caught on so many different ways on camera cheating. The courts and your Republican parties, your Marines, your Army, your Navy, is all on Trump's side, and they are helping them with all the information. This has gone to Supreme Courts. They stopped the election, try to start it up. Well, it got stopped again by the authorities and the poll workers because they would not let them in there. And by the Republicans when they went to the Supreme Courts and pressed them charges. It is under investigation. Nobody's a winner until the investigation is over. So Biden didn't win. Nobody can win. Nobody can be signed in, sworn in. There can be no inauguration until the court case is over. Therefore, right now, this country has no president besides Trump for probably 2 more months, which is enough time for him to throw him in jail to get NSC to say, I'm still the president, nigga. So stop buying into the bullshit. Y'all buying into... Y'all ain't even watching the news y'all should be watching. Y'all watching fucking fake news. Don't watch fake news. They're gonna lie to you. Biden, the real news already said Biden went up there Saturday and said that he already won when the votes have not even all been counted. Why the votes have not all been counted? Because they made everybody stop counting the votes because the poll workers are going to count the votes because that's part of the investigation. After the poll workers count all the votes, then it goes to court because they get to find they already find a whole lot of votes that for people are dead and the whole 9 yards. Yeah. And they find a lot of Trump stuff in the trash. All that is evidence that's going to court. So even when it's counted, they can't project it. So that means the election is on freeze. It is on hold. And if this goes in court for another, if it goes in court for 2 months, 3 months, into the 3rd month, then this place they have to select a president, a temporary standing president that's in one of the seats for a little bit of time. And then now they gotta revote for a president on top of that after that. This is far from over, dude. Y'all have no president. If that dude, Biden was president, he says, I'm making it, he would have said, I'm making it mandatory for everybody to get vaccinated. On the spot what he wanted to, he says no. He says, please do the right thing. Please, if you don't, you might have it, but you don't know, just go down there and get it. Because he can't force it. Wanna know why? Because he's not the president. You have more time. You have at least 2, 3 months, maybe even 4 months. But I get out as soon as possible. Because I keep telling y'all as soon as possible. But Biden didn't win. Trump really won, but they can't announce it because it's gone to court. So therefore, nobody won right now. And until the courts finish the investigation, and until the courts have a full trial, Biden and Trump will not be announced to be as president. Biden and Trump, neither one will get inaugurated. Nobody will put their hand in that BS King James Version Bible, okay? And getting sworn in until that court case is over. It's in the Supreme Court's hand now. And both sides are going to get mad because eventually they're going to start noticing, like many others already noticed, that we don't have a president. Okay? Because this country's over. That's why we don't have a president. And I told y'all I was not going to have another president. Okay? And if they do have a president, it's going to be Trump again after he throws them all in jail. And then they're going to kill his ass. And Civil War will start. And I'm telling you right now, just the fact that the Democrats upset and they still not getting their way because folks see what's going on so they can't trick nobody, they're going to throw a tantrum. And they are going to employ the KKK. And they are going to employ some of their cops who are on the KKK. And they are going to employ the secret army militias because they can't send a regular army towards you. They're going to send their blue hats at you because they can't send a Navy. They can't send the Marines because the Marines, the Navy, and your army is on Trump's side. And they're actually really fighting to help take what they feel as though is their country back. There's a civil war already started, and it's on a low scale. Soon it'll be full blown, and y'all will be on the streets alongside some of these soldiers fighting. Watch. Brother against brother, father against father. Watch. Just like the Bible says, the shots are not coming until after all whole civil war is done. The fire and brimstone's supposed to fall, and then Mr. Palladian J's gonna come, and then he's gonna make you take the shot because y'all ain't gonna have shit left. It's gonna be a total fuck show. Everything's gonna be a total mess. He's gonna claim he got a miracle. He's gonna fix everything up. He's gonna come with miracles, which is technology looking like miracles, and then his ass is gonna tell you that you need to take the chip. After they be nice to y'all for a while and kill off the Draco race, who they've been wanting to kill for a long time anyway. It's gonna happen just the way I'm telling you. And I've been showing y'all all this information for a reason. Y'all need to pay attention to the stuff I'm showing you. I'm showing you underground news so that you see what's really going on. Because nothing ain't going on, they ain't telling you. And the reason they really doing all this stuff, because they know it's going to go to the whole Supreme Court. They know that it's all going to go down. They know they're going to split these countries up. That's part of the plan. All right? But you want to know what else is going on? They ain't telling you that you people need to start worrying about, that I keep telling you about. Space news, bruh. Another asteroid, possibly sometime today, bigger than the other asteroids that have passed Earth. I'm looking at it right now. And this is what only NASA let us know about. NASA doesn't tell you about 90% of the asteroids. They say they can't see them. They see them, they just don't tell you about it. So if they mention this one, that means there's probably 100, 200, 300, 500, or 1,000 asteroids that may come very close to Earth. Because this dude is saying it is on the path for an extremely, it's the newscast, close encounter. And when they say one asteroid, I keep telling you, no, you better say fucking 50, 30, 100 or more asteroids, because they're only going to tell you one. They don't tell you about 90% of these asteroids they see, and they're doing it on purpose. Why? Because you would go into total panic. And that's the only reason. Now, honestly, the fact that they don't say anything because of that makes sense, though, because you would go into total panic. And I can understand that. But at the same time, it still ain't right. You have the right to know. If you want to freak out, go on total panic, I believe it is your right to freak out and go on total panic. Hold on. Let me show you this so you see that I'm watching it right now. All right? All right? And they're talking about a projection also if this thing does miss, which they always do stuff like that. Then next time this will be around, this particular will be around in 2029 is what they're saying with this particular one. The next time if it misses. So if all these 100 asteroids miss, quote unquote, they may be around at that time, which of course is bullshit because either they're going to hit or they not. And that means if they miss us, you got a bunch more coming, and you better hope the Most High gives you more time to get to the wilderness. And the World War III is going to pop off soon as Russia sees that United States is fighting each other in Civil War. Watch. They're going to take that as their one shot to take America down. And the lady had a vision about that. And I showed y'all the freaking video on that. I've been showing y'all stuff all on purpose so y'all can connect the dots, man. I already know what's going to happen. Hold on. Now you see it. I'm not sitting up blowing smoke up your butt or nothing.
2029.
So if it missed,
if we put
we'll
the
be back at
distance
2029.
into context, its passage in 2029 would be only 10% of the average distance between the Earth and the Moon.
So if it misses this time, then it will be half the distance. So what they're saying right now, it's going to be very close to Earth. This close to Earth, the Earth could suck this thing right into it, and then friggin' it could be a big problem. They're saying in 2029, it'll be half the distance, which will be about right here. Which is we'd be safe, really, if it was over there. But bro, it's gonna be right here. And usually they lie. So that means it could be closer. And if it happened 29, it might not halfway, it might be right there, not halfway though, because you know they be lying. So yeah, man. Y'all better start paying attention, because this is stuff they really ain't telling you about. Because they don't want you to know that the Palladian Devil King is coming. The Draco's race don't even want to talk about him, because that means that's their defeat. They got to loosen their hands up. But see, the sad part is you go into one set of chains, right into another set of chains. Why? Because y'all been praying to that Mr. J, the Palladian King. Grandfather, father, and son. But you guys don't understand that was your Trinity, your so-called Holy Ghost, and all that other bullshit. Because you guys wasn't thinking. We wasn't using our brains. So y'all can keep up with that. Believe in the polls y'all want to. Stop believing the news. Nobody's a president right now. And the way it's going, I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all might have a female president. This is why Biden picked that chick as her, what? Vice president. Yeah, y'all never picked that up because they got to vote somebody in that has a seat. Don't the vice presidents hold like a small seat in the Senate or something like that? One of those two. So can't they vote one of those in? Because that's the rules, right? Oh, shit. And if they want to do anything, they could do it that way. They get lucky. But if y'all smart, y'all won't let them vote that lady in, because that lady was throwing a lot of black folks in jail. And she actually says she looked like she one of us, but I'm telling you right now, she ain't one of us. Because if you are one of us, you wouldn't have the heart to throw your own folks in jail. Only way that could happen if he was brainwashed like that black Mr. J was from a baby, after they stole him from us when he was a baby and raised him up in that Christianity them popes did, and taught him to hate his own people and make sure that he had plenty of money and wealth. That'd be the only way you could pull that off, not the way this is going. So start watching the videos I'm posting, man. Start connecting the dots and start researching what I'm posting, so y'all don't be thinking that Biden won. Because really, if you want it, the truth is that Trump won at 2, 3 o'clock, between 2 and 4 o'clock 3 days ago on election night. All right. Never in the history have they ever did this, and the procedure, if they ever try to do that, which is what Trump and at least all the people of law that are good did, the procedure they going through now, send it right to Supreme Court. Okay, well, they want to stop it and restart and try to cheat. Well, we'll stop it right now. So therefore, no more counting. We're gonna let the poll workers count. Y'all all go home. And this is going straight to Supreme Court, and we're gonna let the judge say what's about to go down. It's a wrap. The Democrats are going to jail. They know it. They're trying to save face, and what they're trying to do is get you to do what they want before they have to go to jail. And I don't even think they plan to go to jail, because they plan to go ahead and call them militias when they know the time is close. You're watching the war between the Dracos and the Palladians play out right in front of you, and it's really all behind the scenes, but you see in bits and pieces. But nobody's putting the pieces together. Shalom.